You think we're gonna beat all these games? Hey!
The boys.
You guys sick of this music yet? Because we are. But it's gonna happen for this whole episode. Okay, so yesterday on the show, if you weren't with us, we tentatively created our Elite Four team on paper. And there were basically 2 Pokemon that were different from my team and Vaughn's team. So this episode is going to be dedicated to...
Fight. Live on the show.
That would actually be interesting if we had like a link cable and 2 Game Boys and we made the 2 Pokemon fight against each other.
That would be
to
really
decide which one got to go to the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Man, that's an idea for some other time.
Yeah.
Instead, we're going to have a nice little pleasant discussion.
Like make them kill each other to get to the Elite Four.
The one that survives gets to go.
Yep.
Holy crap, dude. That's brutal.
Yeah.
It would be a good test, too.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
But it'd be fun.
But it'd be hella, like, cutthroat. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is Klutch versus Trashquila.
All right.
Or Venomoth versus Parasect.
Cool.
If you haven't been with us.
Could you pull up their thing?
The cards?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just... Okay.
It'd be good to have some stats.
Yeah, I can remember the basics. Basically, quick pros and cons here for you guys. Pros of Venomoth is knows Psychic versus Klutch not. Cons of Venomoth, lower physical attack, so his stab leech life is not as strong as Parasect's. And also because Parasect has the stronger attack stat, he can use things like Slash, or he could also learn Hyper Beam. Which would be pretty good with him, because his base attack is like 100, I think, or maybe 95.
Venomoth's is 60.
Yeah,
5.
so yeah, not nearly as strong. But Psychic is really useful against most of the Pokemon that we'd be using Leech Life on. Because Agatha is the main time that we'd want to use both of those.
Okay.
Because she has the 2 Gengars, the Haunter, and then she's got an Arbok, which in Gen 1 is weak against Leech Life, but Psychic would work way better on it, just because it's a stronger move. And I think Arbok's special is lower than its regular defense. And then also, Psychic is a plus because we get to use it against Bruno, against his Machoke and Machamp.
Okay.
Whereas otherwise we'd probably be using Vengeance and using Fly.
I gotta readjust.
So that's kind of the case that I would make for Venomoth over Parasect.
Okay.
But now I'm going to give Vaughn a chance to make a case for Parasect over Venomoth. So why should we use Klutch instead of Trashquila?
Well, I mean, she's trashy.
Oh.
No, but
Based on nickname alone. Got it.
So if we lose, I think each subsequent Pokemon we would lose in this would be like a dramatic reduction in our odds of surviving.
Absolutely.
So,
especially because of TMs and stuff like that.
yeah, and if we don't make it, we have to build a team of significantly less viable Pokemon to try it again.
Right. And if we were to lose twice, it would be nearly impossible for us to win. I should say something that we have not said. So we decided that our team was going to be at level 55 going into the Elite Four, because we decided that 50 was way too much of a handicap and too risky.
60 was too
and
easy.
60 would be a little too easy. So basically every time we lose to the Elite Four, that level cap goes up by 5. So if we lose our A team, our B team gets to come in at 60.
Okay.
And if we...
Because they need the help.
Yeah, and if we somehow lose our B team, our C team gets to come in at 65.
So Porygon and Lickitung are going to hold it down at 65.
Yeah. Nope, they can't be on the same team.
Oh, no.
And if we lose the C team, I don't think there's enough Pokemon left for there to be a D team. It'd probably be less than 6 Pokemon, if any, but they'd be allowed to come in at 70. So let's all pray that it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the sadistic people out there want it to go to the D squad.
The D squad.
Where with Farfetch'd and Voltorb.
And the jigs.
Yeah, rocking some terrible moves. Sorry, just wanted to clear that up. So what you're saying, Vaughn, is we should choose Parasect because on the off chance that we lose our A squad, we'll still have Venomoth for the B squad.
Well,
like
no,
so we're kind of like saving one good Pokemon.
No, more that because you could say the same for Venomoth over Parasect because then Parasect's still decent enough.
Right.
But I think Parasect just has a little bit more survivability.
Okay.
Because Venomoth isn't like lightning quick, so he'll still get hit.
He's not lightning quick, but he is pretty quick. What's his base speed?
You're gonna have to.
I know it's less than 100.
Do the thing.
But sorry. I think his base speed is like.
Is it good?
It's got to be above 70. When I was training him, he was outspeeding most stuff.
Was he? Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm training against Machokes and like Onyxes, I guess. So obviously he's gonna outspeed Onyx, but maybe.
Where is he? Hold on. There he is.
Found him.
Well, I guess it is pretty good. It's 90.
90? Yeah, he's pretty quick.
But I think he still will get hit by something. And
there's a couple Pokemon that are faster than him.
And Parasect would have. I mean, he's pretty slow, but he would have a better chance of surviving any hits that he takes, I think.
Because he has pretty high.
And then getting that health back.
Well, here's the thing, Vaughn. Paras has high physical defense, but not high special.
Well, isn't it special 80?
Oh, is it special 80?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Both his defense and his special are higher.
Are they equal? Are they both 80?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, so scratch that part of the argument. But if Paras is gonna get hit, it's gonna be against Agatha. And oh man, this is really sketchy because Gengar and Haunter are gonna be faster than either one of them. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times they're gonna lead off with Hypnosis, which is terrible.
Okay.
We'd have to switch. Because they know Nightshade, which isn't super dangerous because we know how much damage we're going to take. But if they manage to pull off a Dream Eater while we're asleep, that's super scary.
Okay.
And could kill us really quickly. I don't know if any of her Pokemon know Psychic, but some of them might know Confusion. Who does she have? She has 2 Gengars, Haunter, Arbok, and what's her 5th Pokemon? I can't remember. We'll have to check.
Is it like I don't know, a Muck or a Weezing or something?
It could be. She's supposed to be the master of ghost Pokemon, and there's only one ghost Pokemon in Gen 1. So, let's see.
In other news, we're at 7,500.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we got to get to 11,000.
We're almost there.
We have just enough money. Thanks to the grinding with bread. Our Golduck that knows payday.
Shoutouts.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Golduck.
Super honorable mention. He's in the C squad. If it comes to that, he's going to be coming to the Elite Four.
Come on, buddy.
He's not going to be using payday, though.
He's going to be like the green guy who's never been in a real fight.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's coming along.
Yeah, he's the water boy on our team. Super integral, but not ready to go on the field.
So you don't seem convinced.
To take Parasect?
Yeah.
Well, I'm worried.
I'm also not convinced.
I'm worried
to not take Venomoth.
I'm worried that most of the attacks that either one of them is going to get hit with is going to be a special move, and Venomoth's special is higher. But if they're to get hit with a psychic move, that's super effective against Venomoth, whereas it's not super effective against Klutch.
Oh, because flying.
No, because poison.
Oh, poison.
Yeah.
No, because he's not. Yeah, right. He's not flying. That's right.
Yeah, he's not bug flying. He's bug poison. And then here's the other thing, Vaughn, is we have the TM for Mega Drain, and we're going to want to teach it to one of them. Because it's a good move, and Klutch would get stabbed from it. So it's kind of the better choice for him for that reason. Because it's not that powerful of a move on its own, base power 40. But Venomoth has higher special, and if he's on the A team, then the move is in the A team. But there's not...
And that's tough.
There's not a whole lot of Pokemon that we'd want to use it against. And especially if we have Venomoth, who's probably going to be spamming Psychic most of the time.
Okay.
So maybe default Mega Drain to Klutch. I don't know. But I agree that Klutch would be a good person to have in the B squad, because he would be pretty good. But
Okay.
pretty much the only reason I want to choose Venomoth
Is Psychic.
is Psychic.
Okay.
Yeah, because Psychic's going to be useful against a lot of different Pokemon. Like basically any Pokemon with low special stat could probably kill, even though it's not a stab move. It's just a powerful move. And then any Pokemon that's weak against it, obviously we want to use it, which is anybody with a poison typing, and then all the fighting Pokemon that Bruno has. Because Psychic's super effective against all of Agatha's Pokemon. So, but we do have Tool Time that knows Psychic also. So we could try to use Tool Time against Agatha. Instead of Venomoth, because he also knows Psychic. I'm not sure which of the two of them has higher special. Should check that really quick. I want to say they're either really close or equal. Let's see, 90 special on Venomoth. Electabuzz is 85. Yeah, so it's a pretty negligible difference between the two. So, but it's also nice that if one of them dies, we still have a Psychic user. So it's kind of a tough call as well.
That is tough.
9999.
Man.
We can't hold anymore, so let's go buy one Hyper Beam. Well, why don't we close out that discussion as we close out this episode
right.
with our first Hyper Beam, and then tomorrow on The Boys we'll talk about our other one, which is Nork versus Bruce Lee.
Yes.
AKA Primeape versus Hitmonlee, which is a pretty equal. Oh God, I don't have enough room for this thing. All right, tomorrow on The Boys.
Problems will be solved.
Yeah.
Yeah.